Still too high up. Okay. Here's an idea if I did that then. Nope, more crooked. Way more crooked. How does this even work? Wait, hold on. If I throw you guys up there, it doesn't really matter, does it? God damn it. Okay. Hold up. I'm just gonna try. Nope. Cool. Then it's just gonna be like this. Fuck, man, why is it so goddamn crooked? Is it just... This is so annoying. Okay. Better? That's a bit better. That's good, there we go. Nice. So I just... Let's go there. We're good. First, incense. Okay, let's roll the sleeves. Let's go! Welcome back to the weekly bookshelf organization stream. First things first, Halloween decorations are up. An official video with a tour throughout my whole apartment is coming. I filmed everything, I just kind of want to edit it a little bit. But as soon as that's done, yeah, I'll put it on YouTube. You can find it on my YouTube channel. I'll like throw a message that it's there wherever I can do that. But well, things you might be able to see now. These little blue lights. Got a little bat here, little bat plushie, very cute. Zombie ghost face mask. Yeah, I don't know if you can. No, you can see that. Winnie the Pooh is dead officially. Well, with those horror movies that are getting released nowadays, kind of fits. Other things that you might be able to see from here, I don't think there's too much. Like, I don't know if you can see, I put a blood cloth over here and some lights there. Yeah, if you can see different stuff, have fun looking at the Easter eggs. And once again, an official video will be coming out eventually. Hopefully before, at the very least, October. So yeah, and also it's officially sweater weather. It's like this morning was like 7 degrees Celsius. It was pretty chilly, pretty cold. So yeah, I got this new hoodie. Also kind of fits the Halloween vibe. Hope you guys like it. But yeah, with that, let's actually go and start with the books. Got multiple new books today. Oh, hold on. This isn't. There we go. Yeah, I got multiple new books today. Only one of them I posted on Instagram because I'm actually gonna read the upcoming week one of the new books. The other one is a box set that I got for my birthday from my good friend Laura. So thank you, Laura, for that. You'll see what it is later on. No, much later on. Like it's going right there, so much later on, but still. And yes, it's my birthday today. Today specifically, I'm not really celebrating it much. But yeah. Starting today, I'm a 30 or something. I'm 30. Hey, well, you kind of could have guessed that with like Dark Hunter Boy 94, you know. But yeah. Once again, didn't do much today to celebrate it. Like I celebrated it last Saturday by hanging all the Halloween decorations, watching a couple horror movies. This Friday, tomorrow evening, I'm gonna go for a couple of drinks with some buddies of mine. And then, let's see. Yeah, in like a week or two, week and a half, I'm gonna go for dinner with my dad, with my sister, brother-in-law, nephews. And then 2 weeks after that, I'm gonna go play Smash Bros. With other friends of mine who live more in Apeldoorn, in the city where I live, in Zutphen. Yeah, we live more closer around me. And the weird thing is, I've been thinking about that today, because, well, you know how people say you're only as old as you feel? Yeah, I feel about 30. Like, it's still, still like I have energy, I'm still a bit youthful, but you know, I'm definitely not in my 20s anymore. I've been feeling like this for the last couple years, for the last 2-3 years. But yeah, I can definitely sense a change between how I feel now and how I felt about myself 10 years ago. Yeah, so that is funny. Then one weird thing about it though is, you know I don't look 30. Most people think I'm a couple years younger than I am. Most people think I'm like in the mid-20s. I get a lot. Like sometimes I still need to show my ID if I want to get alcohol. And then they see my ID and they're like, "Oh no, sorry sir, we thought you were younger." And yeah, I know, but it doesn't really help with feeling 30, with like, it's like, I wouldn't mind if more people would actually immediately see me and think, yeah, that guy's like late 20s, early 30s. Like, see me the age that I actually am. But well, it's one of those complaints that you shouldn't really complain about. Like, I know that as well. But still. But yeah, today itself I went to the bookstore, I got a book. That's about it. I'm wearing one of my new favorite hoodies. Like, yeah, they got my weather, it's actually autumn, finally. Been waiting for that for years. Not for years. Well, not for this year for months, but every year I'm waiting for autumn, so you know, kinda. Yeah. Like tomorrow there's a game club again, and I'm gonna make some treats for them. I got most of my ingredients that I need. Like I'm gonna make peanut butter cookies, and I'm gonna make something that's called kruid cake, which I think there. Let's see, there is a name for it in English. I think you guys call it spice cake. I think not space cake. It's that no. No, I'm not gonna give space cake to kids. That'd be funny, but I'm not gonna do that. No. I think it's spice cake, something like that. Oh. Yeah. I got everything for the cake, and the cakes. I'm making 2 of them. One for the afternoon group and one for the evening group for the adults. I'm gonna make those at work because they need to be in the oven already for half an hour. Like the prep work for it is actually not that bad because it's out of pack. Wait, hold on. Let me show you one of those packs because it's. Yeah, it's this. It's basically for the basic cake. You kind of just need to add water, and that's about it. I also add cinnamon, sometimes chocolate chips, but for tomorrow I have chocolate kruidnoten. Delicious. I'm gonna put this back in the kitchen room fast. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna make those at work because I don't have time to do that at home. If I had multiple ovens, maybe I only have one of them. So I'm no Markiplier with like 5 ovens. I really wish, especially for these kinds of things, those kinds of days where I need to bake quite a bit. I'll need want. Like I like to do it. I really like to bake. I like baking stuff more than I like eating stuff, which might not be a good thing. Maybe it is. I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, that's just adding water, adding cinnamon, adding chocolate covered kruidnoten, butter in a cake pan thing, and put it in the oven for half an hour. That's it. Super easy. But well, once again, it takes over half an hour to get that done. It's like prep work. It takes like what, 10 minutes, 10, maybe 15 minutes plus half an hour. I'm gonna bake. I need to bake 2 of them at my work. They also only have 1 oven, at least at the floor of the building where I work. So in total that'll take me, well, I can start prepping the second cake when the first one is in the oven. So that would take me an hour and 15 minutes. Which, once again, I don't have time to do that at home because I also need to bake peanut butter cookies. And that is something that I am going to do at home because I do have time to do that. And I've tried baking them at work. But for some reason, the oven at work really doesn't make or bake the peanut butter cookies that I make at home. The quality is way worse for some reason. I don't know why. So I'm gonna do that at home. But that's another thing. It's more prep work. It definitely has more prep work, but it is still very simple. It's I got it from actually Laura's Bakery, from that book. Well, I don't think it is in that book, but it's from her company. So from Laura Kieft, that's her recipe. It's a 3-ingredient peanut butter cookie recipe. It's really basic. It's sugar, it's peanut butter, and it's an egg. You mix it together, you make round little balls of it, put them on baking paper, baking starch, you know what I mean. Put it on a baking tray and wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yeah, put that on a baking tray. Put them in the oven for, I think those only have to go for like 15 minutes. And then they're done. And you got delicious peanut butter cookies. Simple. Fun thing to do with kids. Once again, tomorrow I don't have time to do that with the kids. They're coming there to game. So I'm not gonna make them bake cookies. No. But yeah, I can do that at home. I have time to do that tomorrow before I need to go there at home. Yeah, that's another thing I'm gonna do for my birthday. And it's so adorable. One of the kids was already like, "Ooh, I'm gonna bake cupcakes for your birthday next week, Jordi." Thanks. That's so sweet of him. Because he really doesn't need to do that, but it makes me feel like I'm doing a good job there. Yeah. So probably I'm getting cupcakes tomorrow as well. Nice. And they all wanna sing happy birthday to me, which it's always cringe. Everyone knows it's cringe. People keep on doing it. It's just part of the whole thing. And you know what? I'm just gonna go and accept it. Because yeah, kinda have to at this point, Also, I have already had gifts. Like, you're gonna see the Winnie the Pooh box set in a bit, the special editions. But I also have this. This is the official Scream card/board game. It comes with an app that you can download, and through the app, Ghostface calls you when you play it, and it's like the actual voice. It's Roger L. Jackson as Ghostface calling, and that has to do with the rules of the game and stuff like that. It's so much fun. let's see, otherwise for my birthday I don't really have much yet to talk about. Oh, no, wait, kinda. I have one more thing at the very least to talk about for my birthday. This Saturday, Mirror's Edge. I'm only gonna play Mirror's Edge because it's my birthday. Mirror's Edge is my favorite game. I haven't played it in a while and I just really want to play it. So that's why you're getting Mirror's Edge on Saturday. Yeah, but other news. While we're on streaming news, Pokemon Monday is not going to return for a while because my buddy Koen was here last Monday, and we had a look at my computer, and basically my processor kind of sucks. So I'm going to have to get eventually a new laptop with a better processor so I can game and stream at the same time. Hopefully at that point I can play even graphically better games on my PC than just, Pokemon. Hopefully. But until that time, I'm going to continue, first of all, Yu-Gi-Oh! On Mondays. We're gonna go through the whole Yu-Gi storyline through that game with my own deck. I know I can do it. Those streams might even get a bit longer than just your ordinary 2-hour stream that you're used to. It depends. If I'm in a duel, I'm gonna finish the duel either losing or winning. It's just that if I'm at the 2-hour point, the same with Pokemon where you don't cut off a stream in the midst of a Pokemon battle. Like that. And if I'm done with Yu-Gi-Oh! And I still don't have a laptop, I still cannot continue with Pokemon Day, we're just gonna start with Final Fantasy VII. I want to play through Final Fantasy VII on stream. I was planning to do that on Saturdays. It might have taken a while until we could get to Final Fantasy VII, because the original plan was first some spooky games, then the Halloween game that's coming out based on the movies and all these books. Then Sonic X Shadow Generations, and then Final Fantasy. But, well, the Mondays are freed up now, so after I'm done with Yu-Gi-Oh! It's going to be Final Fantasy. This is all, keeping in mind that it might be a while until Pokemon returns. As soon as I'm able to return with Pokemon, I'm gonna switch it around again and I'm gonna return with Pokemon. But for now, the planning will be Yu-Gi-Oh! Monday, then Final Fantasy VII on Monday. After I'm done with that, I'm thinking Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I think Kingdom Hearts. And Kingdom Hearts is a whole, gigantic video game series. And, I have a PS4, I can play Kingdom Hearts, I can play a lot of Kingdom Hearts. I don't think I can play everything, but I can play a lot of it, I can stream a lot of it. It's gonna be fun. And the thing is also, as soon as I'm done with Sonic X Shadow Generations, there's a good chance that I'm gonna play, at that point, probably still Final Fantasy VII, because Final Fantasy VII is a long game. But yeah, Final Fantasy VII will at that point also be on Saturday streams. So you get that then twice a week. If Pokemon's possible again, once a week. But yeah, I got things planned. It's gonna be a great time. We're gonna have fun. So yeah, that's streaming news for Mondays. I'm going over this in a shorter form at the end of the stream again, but yeah, for now. There we go. book. Other news. Sure, why not? Let's talk about it a little bit. I'm not going over this too much. However, as you guys might know, I'm quite a big Linkin Park fan. And Linkin Park has brought some news last week. Yeah. So, if you don't know yet, because I don't know if people who are not really that into rock music and or more specifically Linkin Park know what happened. Well, they're back. They have a new drummer. Let's start with the new drummer. I didn't know Rob Bourdon had quit. Rob Bourdon was apparently done with the band for a while now. I think I haven't read anything too specific about it, but my guess is that when Chester died, for him it just didn't feel the same anymore. That's why he quit. I think at least that's why he quit. There's a new drummer here. He doesn't sound great. He sounds to me kind of generic. But you know, maybe he'll get better. I'll continue in a bit because we're getting to the first new book of the week. Soon. Let's see, it's 5 Nights at Freddy's. And now, as we continue through the horror books in the months of September and October, new book that I picked up today, The Final Girl Support Group from Grady Hendrix. I already have the Sovereign Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires and How to Sell a Haunted House. Those were great. Heard this one was really good as well, so I picked it up. Yeah, curious. I'll give you a bit of a review next Thursday, if I have finished by then. Otherwise, the week after. But yeah. Okay. Going back to Linkin Park. So new drummer, not the biggest fan of it. Maybe he'll get better. Hopefully. However, the big news, of course, they got a new singer. They got a female singer. Emily Armstrong is her name. There are a lot of people are very critical of her online, mostly because, well, they found out, hey, she's Scientologist. She's with Scientology, you know, stuff like that. I don't know how you officially, what's the official name for someone who is associated with Scientology, but they found that out about her. First of all, I don't think someone's religion is too important for how well they perform in a band. So I didn't really care about that, but I kind of looked into it a bit more. Because there's also this thing with this actor Danny Masterson. He's done a lot of bad shit, and she showed support of it very early on, of him very early on in the trial process for just a little bit, and as soon as it became clear what he'd done, she was like, nope, okay, don't want to be associated with him anymore. So, you know, I don't blame it for her if she knew the guy already, but she didn't know what he'd done. Then I get it. kinda that you're like, okay, you guys are attacking my friend, and she still thought he was innocent at that point of time. So, you know what? Of course, it's terrible what he's done. I don't support him in any way at all, but give her a little bit of slack. Same thing with the Scientology part. Apparently, I looked into this. She was born into it. Like, her family was already in Scientology when she was born. And the thing is, apparently in lyrics of music of her old band, she sang about not liking what Scientology stands for. It's just, if you want to get out of Scientology, you have to cut ties with family. And I get it that she doesn't want to do that, so she's officially not out of Scientology. It's just that she doesn't really like it. So yeah. Oh, also in between, quickly, Red Deadly Deep. It's good. It's part 4 of the Dreadwood series. It's another very good Dreadwood series. Part 5 is pre-ordered, so is part 6. But yeah, other than... Oh, and I need to count. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, cool. We're there. Yeah, back once again to Emily Armstrong and Linkin Park in general now, because hey, they also have a new song. New album is coming out November 15th. They're touring right now. They're not going to the Netherlands, so I'm not going. Yeah. I like the new song. I do. It sounds mostly like a Linkin Park song. It's just that Emily's voice is still not there for me. But come on, it's their first song with Linkin Park. Let's give her a while to adjust. I'm curious about the album, how that sounds. However, this is where I'm actually gonna get real critical about her. I've heard her sing some older Linkin Park songs. Now that I don't like. I don't like what she's doing with them. Because to me, it sounds like she's trying to sound like Chester. She's trying to sound like what she might think we as fans want to hear. And that doesn't work. That doesn't work. You cannot try and you cannot go out and try to sound like Chester, because she's not Chester. So what I'm hoping is that eventually she'll find more of her own voice in that, and tries to sing those old songs more her way. And if not, I don't think she's a good fit for if Linkin Park wants to do older songs. No, I don't like it. I don't like it, but maybe they need to play into each other a bit more. Then it might get better, but for now, no. But yeah, I am more than willing to listen to the new album when it drops November 15th. It drops November 15th. The album's title is From Zero. Great title. Fits really well. So, yeah. That's good. And I think that's all Linkin Park news. I think that's all that I got to talk about. So, onward to the next thing I want to talk about. I've seen Beetlejuice 2. I'm not going to say the full title, just in case I say the name 3 times and we know we don't want to do that. So, yeah, I've seen it. I've seen the sequel to the original. And, well, I liked it. I thought it was great. It felt a lot like your classic Tim Burton movies. It like the original, like Edward Scissorhands. Like, I know he didn't direct it, but still, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, there was another one. Oh yeah, Addams Family. It has this Addams Family vibe that I just really enjoyed. Michael Keaton is great. Once again, so is Winona Ryder. So is Catherine O'Hara. I think that's her name. Yeah, they're all great. There were a couple of things where I was like, okay, this wasn't really necessary for the story, but it looked cool, so sure, why not? Apparently, Michael Keaton's character, yeah, had a wife before he tried to marry Winona Ryder's character. And she was played by Monica Bellucci, I think is her name. She looked awesome. She looked amazing. But in the end, what did she do for the story? Not that much. But still, like, she acted well, she looked great. Why not? Same goes for Willem Dafoe. He's in the movie. He plays a detective who died, but now, no, he plays a dead man who used to be, when he was alive, an actor who played a detective in a movie series. You know, very meta and all that stuff. Because he played a detective in American Psycho. Yeah. But he acts as a detective in the afterlife. And he has this whole thing with Monica Bellucci's character and the title character, where he needs to find them. But he looked amazing, Willem Dafoe. Everyone looked amazing, but Willem Dafoe looked amazing. But his role really didn't add too much to the movie. But also, it wasn't like badly acted. It was well acted. It was fun. But yeah, good sequel. It feels like the first movie in a good way. As in, it feels like a sequel to, I think I can still say it twice, to the first Beetlejuice. No, that was the last time I can say it, because the next time will be the third one. So yeah, that's what it feels like. And apparently Tim Burton has already said that they're not going to do a third one. Slight spoilers. They really don't need to do a third one. They set it up like they could do it, but it is also just a good ending. Oh, and of course Jenna Ortega is great in her role, but Jenna Ortega is 9 out of 10 times she's great. So, yeah. Actually, same goes for Michael Keaton. Okay, what else? I'll tell you what else. Every year, this has to do with movies again. So that kind of works. Every year in October, I do a little thing called the 41 Days of Halloween. where the 31 days of Halloween, where every day in October I watch a horror movie counting up to, or counting down to, whatever you want, to Halloween. This year, and that's why it's at 41, it's more like 41, 42. I think in total it's 43 movies that I planned in. Yeah, but I got the list. It's on my phone, and because you're watching me through my phone, I cannot actually go over the list right now. However, every day in October, I will post about the movie that I'm going to watch that day. And maybe, possibly, I'm going to do slight reviews of those movies, short reviews of those movies that I watched in the days before the Thursday streams, and I'm gonna do those reviews during the Thursday streams. During the Thursday streams. So yeah, expect a post every day on at least Instagram, maybe also something on YouTube, maybe also something on Twitch, maybe also something on Discord, I don't know yet, about the movies that I watch that day, and possibly short reviews during the bookshelf streams of the movies. But yeah, the list is already done. It happened in like a morning. It was done pretty soon, pretty fast. It's gonna be fun. Most of the movies on the list I have already seen. A few of them I haven't. So I'm mostly curious about the movies that I haven't seen already, of course. Yeah. Only the original Scream is on there. I was thinking about a Screamathon, but I usually do one of those in November every year anyways. So yeah, and just because a horror movie isn't on the list doesn't mean that I'm not going to watch it in October. I might just be feeling like having watched the movies that I wanted to watch on a particular day, but well, maybe I'm like, okay, but I also want to watch another movie and I got the time for it, so why not? You know? Yeah, that's pretty fun. This Halloween, talked about my birthday, talked about Linkin Park, talked about the movie that I saw. What else is there? There isn't really any Scream news. For books, yeah, I pre-ordered Dreadwood 5 and 6. 6th one isn't out yet, but I have ordered it. I ordered 5 and I pre-ordered 6. So those should be coming in hopefully next week. Other things that I want to read in these horror months. I want to read Sleepy Hollow. I got more slashers on my list that I want to read. So yeah, I got plenty. I got plenty of stuff. I also want to read. Oh man, what's it called? I watched the Murphy Napier video today, and she talked about it. Damn it, what was it? She talked about a book that I also want to read. Or maybe it was her husband. One of the two talked about a book that I want to read as well, but I cannot remember the name. Damn it. Maybe I'll think of it later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Haven't really continued on my Halloween costume. Nope. Still sure about what I want to do, but I just haven't continued working on it yet. However, we are planning. We have started planning to celebrate Halloween with Game Club. A coworker of mine and myself have started planning of that, so that's going to be fun. That's going to be happening. Yeah, I want to do something dress up for that as well. It's like spooky background music. Maybe playing some spooky games, like Luigi's Mansion. You can play Five Nights at Freddy's. Sure, why not? Slender, the old school ones, really fun. Yeah, we started planning that. Also, on Halloween itself, I think I'm still streaming. I'm gonna be in costume of something, but I think I'm gonna stream on Halloween. I think it's still like over a month away, so I might change my mind on that. But I think I'm gonna stream there. Because Halloween itself, I'm celebrating. Because Halloween, the 31st of October, is on a Thursday. So actually going out and celebrating it with friends really doesn't work out, especially when you're an adult. Trust me, it's more difficult. So we're gonna do it probably the weekend after Halloween. So there won't be a stream then, a gaming stream then, but then, yeah, then you can expect just a stream on Thursday. Yeah. What else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, I'm Young has a book released today. It's a, how do you call it? It's a not really comic book, but a graphic novel. She made a graphic novel version of Lord of the Flies. I don't have it yet. I will eventually get it and read it. I know the story already, but still, she's awesome. I met her a couple times. Yeah, she really is just a very nice human being, and she deserves all the support that she can get. So, I'm Young. Right there, that's her name. Lord of the Flies. Go and get it. Go buy it. She released it all over the world in like multiple different languages. Yeah. Ooh, I'm thinking, by the way, it's not gonna happen yet. It's not gonna happen for a couple more months. Like, give it like 2 more months. But at that point, it's actually gonna start to get dark during this stream again. So, and I actually quite like that. I really do like that. Like already, I go to bed and I know it's kind of boring, but I'm like, I start brushing my teeth and getting ready to go to bed at 10 p.m. and by 11 at the latest, I'm gone, I'm sleeping, yeah. But that does mean that now for like an hour and a half up to like 2 hours before I start my bedtime routine, the lights, it's already dark outside and I already have to put on the light, and I love that. I like the dark. I feel more comfortable in the evening and at night than when it's still dark in the morning, because that's another thing. I wake up at 6 a.m. It's dark outside when I wake up now, and I love it. I think probably before Christmas decorations are up, it'll get dark during this stream. For me at least, for my time zone. For my part of the world where I live. Oh man, now I'm starting to run out of things to talk about. Damn, what else do I got to talk about? Already spoken quite a bit. You know, that was easier when I didn't talk during these streams. I didn't have to think of things to talk about, but now it's like, now what? What is other news that has come out that we haven't talked about yet? Because we talked about Minecraft, the movie, last week. We talked about streaming stuff. Like, there's also for movie news, there's not much coming out that I want to see until Sonic 3. Probably in December. You know? Like, I know Terrifier 3 is coming out before that. I'm not gonna go watch that. I don't want to watch that because those movies go too far for me. So, other than that, I haven't seen the first Smile. The first Smile is on the list for the 31 Days of Halloween. If I get to it early enough, I might go see Smile 2 in theaters if I also liked the first Smile. Yeah, there isn't really much news about the new Halloween game yet. Bookish stuff. Oh, to be honest, we are almost done with emptying these shelves, and then I'm gonna clean it, and the books are going on there, and then that part's happening. So, but before I start cleaning, I'm gonna go take a sip of water. Not because it's warm, because it really isn't that warm in here. It's just, you know, I've been talking for close to an hour now. That really dries out your mouth. Your throat and everything. Alright. Time to clean the first set of shelves. I haven't really continued the reread of Halloween Kills just because I didn't have time this past weekend. So probably this weekend I'll continue that. Since I've already finished the book that I wanted to read, the new book for this week. So yeah. And then on Monday I'll start the Final Girl support group. Also, by the way, I talked about the processor of my computer and like my computer being the reason why Pokemon Mondays won't return for a bit. I can still do stuff on my laptop, like making the thumbnails for the VODs, uploading the streams onto YouTube and all that stuff. I can still do that. It's just the part that my laptop really struggles with is playing a game and streaming it. No, it's playing the game using OBS and stream it directly to the internet all at the same time. It cannot handle that. So I can do all the other stuff that I need to do on my laptop. And like Koen cleaned some stuff up for me, made the laptop run a bit smoother. So thank you, Koen, if you're watching this, thank you for that. Couldn't do that without you, because you know, I know game consoles, I know books and everything. I'm really not that good with computers, honestly. I can do some stuff, yes, but not a ton. I'm not as good as Koen is with that stuff. So, thank you. But yeah, I can do anything else surrounding the streams on my laptop. So don't worry about that. Like this stream right here is going to get uploaded for me tonight, for maybe some of you guys tomorrow, maybe for some of you guys later today, I don't know. But yeah, same goes with all the other streams. They're gonna get uploaded either the day of streaming or the day after, depending what I have planned for the rest of that day. And you know, I needed to get a new laptop before next year anyways, because I cannot update Windows to Windows 12, I think, 11 or 12, whatever, and they stop supporting the Windows that I use October next year. So you know, I kind of needed a new one anyways. So it's definitely not the worst thing in the world. See, this shelf won't change too much. Yeah, we are going to move these books down to there today. I can promise you that. Yes, because the box set alone. And you over there. Next up, starting with the letter D, which is like multiple piles, like quite a number of piles of books. Oh yeah, another thing I started doing last Friday, because I can talk a little bit about that. Last Friday we started up Game Club again after the summer break. Everyone was excited, we had a good time. We have a new intern, she did great, she really did great. She's gonna be with us for like half a year. That's just gonna work out, I know that's gonna work out. Yeah, a lot of fun tomorrow again. But what I did last Friday, and I used to not do this. What I used to do was like, we have Game Club in the afternoon. I'm there from 3 till 5, Yeah, from 3 to 5. And then at night we also have game club, and that's from 7 till 9. So what I used to do is I go to game club, and then at 5 I'd go home on my bike, make and eat dinner, and then I would have already need to go back to game club, to my work for the night shift. But what I did last Friday was, it's in the center of town, and I live outside, not too far, but outside of the center of town. So, oh wait, you're also deaf connection. Yeah, I used to go back home, make dinner, eat dinner, go back, like with a little bit of a rush. But last Friday I was like, you know what? I want to go get hot chocolate at the Albert Heijn in the Netherlands, because it's the best hot chocolate in the Netherlands. And it's $2.75, which is a great price for it. I recommend it, definitely. But yeah, I wanted to do that, and I was like, you know what, I don't think anyone would mind if I gone and get something to eat at McDonald's and brought it at my workplace and eat it there. No one mind it. I mean, even one of my bosses showed up. I didn't know she would be there. So I was kind of like, oh god. Oh god, is she gonna be okay with this? Yeah, she was so fine with that. It was no problem. So, I'm gonna do that more often. I don't know if I'll do it every week, but more often. But I'm gonna do that more often. I'm gonna make it a habit to just at 5 o'clock go to the Albert Heijn. Go get my hot chocolate, drink that outside, get dinner somewhere, get a bite to eat, take it to my workplace, eat it there, and then, you know, slowly prepare for the night shift there. And people, like, last week I was done with dinner, and not too long after that, people started to drop in, like volunteers and participants of Game Club. So yeah, that really worked. And I'm just gonna do that more and more often. And I think now tomorrow I'm gonna get Subway, because that's also close to my workplace. Let's see now. Witches collection. Tiffany Akins, and then that's Discworld. Okay. Alright, and the last hero. That's the final Discworld. Spam in chat happens more and more lately, but okay, fine. Please don't click that. You know what? next? Ah, these ones. Let's do this. Also, yes, I have kruidnoten, and yes, I thought about getting kruidnoten to like snack on during today's stream, but I was like, you know what, the bag is still closed, it's a kilo of kruidnoten. I'm gonna use a couple of them to bake the cakes tomorrow, but the rest of them I'm just gonna put in a bowl for the people tomorrow at the club, so they can grab them and eat them. Why not? You know? Especially for people that don't like cake and cookies, there would still be something for them to snack on. Yeah. And that Redwood series for 4 books already, eventually 6 at the very least. If Jennifer Killick decides to write more of them, I'll go get more of them. And if my nephews ever want to read something like a horror book series that's appropriate for their age in English, I got something for them to read. Especially for the oldest one. The oldest one is a little bit too young for it, but the oldest one can take that. Yeah. I mean, he's even allowed to go watch Sonic 3 with me when it's out in theaters. So. Okay, new book going on the shelf. Freddy's. Also on the list for 31 Days of Halloween, the Five Nights at Freddy's movies. I have already seen it, but I have only seen it in theaters once last year when it came out. So I'm definitely ready for a rewatch of that. Ooh, I am gonna make for my birthday today one of my favorite dishes for dinner. It's fairly simple. It's white beans and tomato sauce with vegetarian, like small vegetarian meatballs, which sounds weird, but you know what I mean. Like a plant-based alternative for meatballs, but vegetarian meatballs sounds simpler, so yeah, that. You toast 1 slice of bread, preferably like brown bread, like a darker bread. Cut that in triangles, into triangles, maybe 4. You can get fancy. You can make it into 4 triangles. Place them around the beans and the meatballs on your plate. And it weirdly smells delicious, but it tastes delicious as well. It's very simple to do. It's very simple to make. It tastes so good, and you actually do feel like you're cooking. Like you need to prepare the beans and tomato sauce. You need to prepare and you gotta make the meatballs. You gotta toast the bread, which it's easily done, but you're still doing something, so you actually feel like you're cooking, because you are actually cooking when you're doing that. It's quick, it's easy, it's delicious. Recommendation for people who started out living on themselves, like who aren't used to cooking yet. Yeah. So hey, you just got two full recipes today. Like vegetarian meatballs with white beans and tomato sauce and toast. I don't know what's an easy name for that dish, but yeah. And peanut butter cookies. Hey. See, this stream is educational. Sort of. It's not educational. Oh boy. I'm curious if Halloween and Halloween Kills both of them still fit on here. Then maybe this won't change at all. Yeah. Ooh. There are no books then going from these shelves to these ones. However, I still got books that are going on these shelves, so this is still going to move down, but less books than I thought would move. Huh. Next week definitely. And also Harry Potter's. Right? Yeah, right. Okay, and then we go for these ones. Wow. Also, that sounds that I make when I stand up, you guys know already. I've been doing that for the last year on stream, but trust me on this, I've been doing that for a way longer time. And that's coming from me. Like, I go out and exercise 4 times a week, like 3 times to the gym. I go running every Monday for like 10k, little over 10k even. But like, still. And on other days I like to walk quite a lot. I walk for like 15 kilometers plus on Wednesdays, and on Saturdays the same. On Sundays I don't do much, but you know, just having a rest day in between there, it's very useful. Just be lazy and just, yeah, I can do that. Nice. Also during Halloween and later on in December, I'm planning to use the TV again because you can kind of see the TV still. Not by much, but kinda. But nowadays it's just black. That's it. However, during Halloween, I have an idea for something to put on screen. And in December, the Yorkscast are gonna do their Jingle Jam again. So that's just gonna be playing on the background as well. In support of them. But for now, for the next like month and a half, something like that, yeah, it's just gonna be black screen. Whoop, stay there for now. Your turn in a bit. Yeah. Getting there with these shelves. Final shelf for these ones. And after that, it's time to go have another sip of water, and the rest of the shelves. The letter M. Got it. Okay. Ooh, and also tomorrow I'm gonna walk through the woods again. That's another thing that I usually do on Fridays. I like to go out and walk through like a big park that we have in my neighborhood. And part of it it's a bit more woods-like, and there are some animals like behind the fence, but they have a huge space to like basically live in, run around, play, sleep. One of the kinds of animals that they have there are boars. Like the big things. They're so cute. They're so adorable. And they actually kind of recognize me. Like they know they can just chill out when I'm there. When I'm walking there, standing there, looking at them. Because they know I'm not gonna do anything. I'll let them sniff me if they want to. But other than that, I'm not gonna bother them. So, yeah, they're not bothered by me. And they have deer as well, but they don't show themselves often. Especially not when it's busy, but it should get less and less busy because there are not really any vacations at this time, and it's getting colder, so less people will go outside and walk, and then the deer will show up a bit more. But yeah, I'm doing that every Friday as well. Like, yeah. just be a little bit more surrounded by nature. It's a good thing. Yeah. And usually I do have my my earbuds in, and I listen to a autumn playlist that I have. Because, you know, I'm there for nature, I'm not there for screaming children that are out there, or, you know, other people talking. That's not why I'm there, to listen to that. So the autumn playlist helps, and when if I'm there and I'm noticing that there are barely any other people there, I'll turn off the music. I'll just listen to the nature, listen to the wind going through the leaves, listen to like small animals that I can hear. You know? Yeah, that's just another thing that I like to do on my Fridays. And I talked about it with another volunteer at the club. Not one for game club, but like at the club in general, and she's usually there on Fridays. She walks every now and then with her boyfriend through the park as well. Never seen her there before, but maybe she's not there on Fridays. Possibility, or just at least not at the times where I'm there. But yeah, she was kind of surprised that I walked there. And then I walk there like every week. But yeah, it's a thing that I like to do. And I get why it might be a little bit surprising because, well, I worked there as a volunteer for the video game part of that company, so you know. It's time for the box set. Because I got a box set of Winnie the Pooh for my birthday from Laura. Once again, thank you, Laura. It's so cool. Like, I'll show you. It consists of this book, which is just the complete Winnie the Pooh. So it's Winnie the Pooh and the House of Pooh Corner combined into one. But also, it has this. This is a combination of two, like, poem short story books that A.A. Milne also wrote when we were very young, and the other book is called Now We Are Six. I haven't read this one yet. I'm gonna read this in November probably, but yeah, I'm very excited about it. They're beautiful editions. They really are beautiful editions. I'm really happy with them. And they're gonna join my other Winnie the Pooh books. With this, like, front, with like this spine visible. And it's one of those gifts where, like, I didn't specifically ask for it. I didn't know it existed, this edition. But Laura found it, thought I liked it. Wasn't 100% sure if I had it yet. I didn't. And I like it. I love it. Yeah. And those are the best gifts. Those are the best kinds of gifts that you can get. Where you didn't know that you wanted it. Same goes with the card/board game Scream. Didn't know I wanted it, didn't know it existed, and now I have it and I love it. Letter T. another Winnie the Pooh book, but this one's called The Tower of Pooh, so it's not combined with the other ones. Thinking about doing that, but I'm not quite sure about it yet. Maybe eventually I will. First one, this. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. See, another Grady Hendrix. Truly one of the best modern horror writers that we have now. Definitely recommend his books, or at least the ones I've read so far. And probably Final Girl Support Group as well. I've read a little bit. I read the titles of the chapters and it already feels like a love letter to slasher movies, so awesome. And that is my favorite subgenre of horror movies, slashers. I think every subgenre has good movies of horror, but slashers are my favorites. Yeah. Like, even when a slasher is so bad it's good, well, it's still good. It's still entertaining to me, so yeah. Almost done with the S's. Then we need. No, then we got the R, the P, the R, the Q, the P, 1 O, and cleaning them. Put the books back on, and that's it. It's Gambit, Q, and then the P. I'm not even gonna count the P because I know it's 15 of them. Ben, also getting a horror book or horror movie. Oh well. It makes money, it has its fans. Sure, why not? It's not for me, but you know. Almost done with the Percy Jacksons, just 4 more to go. One more. There. And then the final one, Over the Door. From New York architecture. Cleaning of these shelves, keeping them done. No, well, and then putting the books back on there, and then I'm done. Okay. Over the door. You can go over my head. Hey, that's joke. Percy Jackson. Do you fit right there? Barely, but you do fit right there. Oh yeah, I'm also getting really damn close to having 250 books. I think I'm at 248 now. So we're really, really close to 250 books. I'll try to remember to tell you guys about it if we are there, because it's a milestone. Definitely is. I'm getting there this month. Oh yeah. Like I can then say that I got at 250 books when I was 30. Boom. And like I only started seriously reading in the last 3 years. When I started, I was at, I think, like, what, 20, 30 books? So I bought 220 books in 3 years. Jesus fuck. That's a lot. That's a lot of books. Yeah, that's at the very least like 100 books a year. Is that right? That might be right. Damn. Okay. It doesn't feel right, but you know. Still though, still not officially at a home library. You apparently need 1,000 books to be able to call it officially a home library. So I'm almost at a quarter there, but I do want to get there eventually in life. That's a life goal. Owning 1,000 books. And I think if I could get there real easily, but I also want to have read all of them. So that's why it's taking a bit. Because otherwise I can just buy in like a year or two, maybe 750 used books fairly cheaply. But where's the fun in that? This is more fun for me, just, you know, getting 1, 2, maybe 3 books a week. Building my library, my own personal library over time. Yeah, man. And it's also more personal, I think, if you do it that way. Just you know that you've read all those books. You know that you've picked out those books or have gotten them as gifts. Okay, letter T. And I got like less than a bookcase and a half filled. Like 250 books is less than 2.5 bookcases. Like in my mind, that used to be like, at the very least, 2.5 bookcases full. That's what my mind was at, like 250. Yeah, about 100 books maybe in a bookcase. Probably less. No. No, a bookcase fits around 200 books. Something like that, 175 to 200 books. This one a little less because I want to keep the Scream Shrine in there, but you know. So in total, I think yeah, about 375, 500. In this, I think I can get like 575 books. Yeah. Until I need to get new shelves for books. But at that point, I also need to like put my movies somewhere else. So we're gonna have new shelves even before that. Not for a bit though. Definitely not this year. Okay, Winnie the Pooh. Hoo-hoo-hoo. I mean, we're not even gonna fill up this bookcase this year. I can tell you that already. Well, maybe we'll fill it up, but also still with the games, you know? Let's see. Are there any W's moving to a third shelf? Don't know. Don't think they will. No, the W's will still all fit here. However, these two books starting with Y are going to the third shelf. Final one. And done. That's the end of the stream. Okay. Well, I hope you guys liked it today. Yeah, next stream is going to be on Saturday, Mirror's Edge, because it's my favorite game and today is my birthday, so I want to play my favorite game on the Saturday after my birthday. Then next Monday we'll continue Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, once again we'll continue Yu-Gi-Oh! Eventually get into Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts, and as soon as I can return with Pokemon Day, I will return with Pokemon Day. I can always resume Yu-Gi-Oh! Later then, but Pokemon has the priority. Yeah. Other than that, next Thursday another weekly book self-organization stream. Yeah. With that, I hope you guys have a nice morning, afternoon, evening, night, weekend, whenever you're watching this. And see you guys later. Bye!